Arrest Abba Kyari'S brother before he escapes, activist tells security agencies. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to be the first to get notified when we drop hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Activists and convener of the civil society organization Concerned Nigerians, Deji Adeyanju, has called for the prosecution of the younger brother of embattled Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari'S to prevent him from fleeing the country. Well, there are some fishy details about his brother, and of course, we all know what the Nigerian police do. That if you're not cooperating, or for one reason or the other something is going wrong, they come and arrest your family members, right? So they should serve them the same dish they serve others. Well, let's find out more about this. The news in detail. Please stay with us. The call came after police investigation revealed that members of a syndicate led by international scammer Ramon Abbas, popularly known as Hush Puppy, paid $235,120,000 into his brother's account. Investigations further revealed that the former Commander Intelligence Response Team transferred 44 million naira to his brother's bank account in multiple transactions. Adeyanju said the proper thing was for the police to have arrested Kyari'S brother to prevent him from tampering with evidence. He said in a sane country the brother should have been arrested by now. It has been in the public domain for quite some time now. His brother might be taking extra steps to escape justice. He may be taking extra steps to delete and erase traces and evidences. This is what the police should have done. Arrest him and charge him alongside his elder brother. I am calling on the police to quickly arrest him and prevent him from escaping the country. This is the ideal thing to do. On the legality of denying Kyari'S bail, Adeyanju said bail is a right enjoyed by an accused or defendant, but that it must be at the discretion of a court. He said this is why bail application must be supported by facts and not just opinions. Bail is not an escape for justice. If you look at our laws, bail is something that an accused person or a defendant should naturally enjoy as a matter of right. There is nothing absurd about making a bail application, but bail is at the discretion of a court. You give the accused ample time and facility to defend himself. So far, the federal government has not formally charged Abba Kyari. Recall that on Monday, lawyers to the IRT commander Cynthia Ikenna filed a bail application on health grounds before Justice Iyan Eko of a federal high court in Abuja. The lawyer claimed that Kyari is diabetic and a hypertensive patient. The judge refused the plea, noting that the suit contained weighty allegations against the federal government and that the court must allow the government to hear from it before taking any step. Upon studying the process of the applicant and environment and support thereon, I am of the opinion that the respondent should be put on notice, Justice Eko said. Kyari was arrested by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, on February 14, 2022 for alleged links in drug-related crimes. He had earlier dragged the federal government to court seeking his release from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency custody. And the suit marks FHC ABJCX 18222. He prayed the court to compel the NDLEA to grant him bail on health grounds, pending the hearing and determination of his fundamental rights enforcement application. Meanwhile, a federal high court in Abuja has granted an application by the NDLEA to further detain Kyari and 6 others for 14 days. The NDLEA told the court that the suspects are currently the subject of a drug trafficking investigation. My own is, after all this grammar, justice should be served. And for Kyari'S younger brother, the fact that he had his account, something dropped in his account, they should find out how much is Kyari earning as a police officer. Yes, and what does the said brother do? If you want to come and say, oh, it is a deal, it's a business, it's my money, I gave him before, you provide what you do as a business number, or you provide where you work. How much was Kyari being paid? Was he being paid up to ₦1 million naira? Because the way they are calling all these monies, God help us. So imagine that kind of a person was a DCP. He was a DCP, and I kid you not, there have been no allegations against this man, except that drug one. They were preparing to further raise him up. Imagine everybody coming out to say, this is actually what this man has done against me. This is actually what this man has done against me. I think on this one, I'm supporting Dejayagi. I'm supporting Dejade and Jew on this one. Yes, so that this man will not disappear with evidence. Okay. They know what it is right when it affects a civilian. EFCC would have paraded him before any investigation, but the fear may be that he may belong to the book of Revelation in the Bible, and the heads may roll. Therefore, they must be careful. The pregnancy may have arrested if it concerned Mr. Nobody. Yes, if this person was a mere civilian, I tell you, all his family members, all of them, from his wife to his children, to his siblings, to his mother, in fact, they'll trace them to their village and they'll be harassing the poor people. But because it concerned Abba Kyari, who, he's working, I strongly believe that there are some cabals he works for. That if they can touch him well and he talks, I think the problem of Nigeria will be reduced. Yes, of course. Before the stolen billion disappear, you would have expected the police to know that without being reminded, always assuming they are not in the sympathy with the super cop. Okay. We all know what this case is heading to. I can't kill myself. As much as we still have this set of people heading the affairs of this country, Nigeria will continue to be fantastically corrupt. Yes. Imagine this happening in the regime of Mr. Anti-Corruption. Meanwhile, the corruption regime we never had of such. Imagine people who are claimed to with their fighting corruption. They should do the needful. Nigeria, this is a call to remind us that come next year election, please. I'm begging you, if you have not been voting, please go out to vote. If it is safe, because I know that in some areas they are going to be doing a lot of we no go green, and there will be Indaboski there. They'll be doing Indaboski way there. Please, if it is safe environment, get your PVC. Vote for somebody who is competent. Don't vote because of your stomach infrastructure. Don't vote because of your pocket infrastructure. You have been voting for that as a person. And where has it led you? Nowhere. If Nigeria better for all of us, nice sweet pass. Let's say, for instance, you're members of a family where, only one person is well-to-do. Do you know the family will still going to be looking? Yes. There is no how. The person will do what he can do. You cannot kill him. But whereby everybody in the family is well-to-do, what do you think will happen? This one will come outside and say, I'm supporting this, whatever they want to do with this amount or this sum. This person will support, I'm supporting with this. Before you know it, the family, they are doing great things. So Nigeria, it is better we are better collectively than individually. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of it.